Hey gang, this video is going to be called something clickbaity. Probably like culture war tourists attack female custodians, because that is what's happening. So, to give some context, Warhammer, especially on like Twitter and stuff where, the most vile people are, has always sort of had people on both sides of the political spectrum. Left, right, so on and so forth. Mostly on average though, if you meet someone in person, they're going to be completely normal. On the internet, normal is for the birds. Brams, shut up. So, Games Workshop announced female custodians, and when asked about it, they said, "Oh, female custodians have always been there." Now, to any logical or sane person, knowing Games Workshop retcons and loves to retcon, it's like, oh, they're just retconning them in. They haven't been in past novels, they've retconning them in. However, people who have never been involved in Warhammer are coming in saying the quartering, grums, these. Sorry. Grums in the corner, far right political, anti woke nerds. They've come into Warhammer, they're grifting in, the actual tourism, coming in and saying Games Workshop lies to players, or lies to fans, attacks them with woke custodians. No, it's just a goddamn retcon. I think the only thing I can think of lore that hasn't been retconned in some ways, maybe the Primaris Marines, and even then you could argue, you know, that it's some form of retcon. It's like one Grum's a 60-year-old man who's never had a successful project in his life, but he's never bought a goddamn miniature. He's never. You can. I've scrolled through his media tab. Not a single mention of miniatures. Warhammer's mentioned recently. Right? I didn't go that far to see how the quartering. Once again, scroll through their media tab. No miniatures. A bunch of people are coming in who don't have any miniatures, no pigs in the pen, and coming in talking about, oh, Games Workshop lies to fans. Well, and they post that white dwarf picture of the Pride Marines painted by Cerberus XT on Twitter. He's a very good artist. He does a lot of like Pride stuff, trans Pride, gay Pride, etc. Uh, and it's just like, at least the Warhammer like players that were mad and are quitting over female custodians, at least they had miniatures. At least they had played the game. At least they had pigs in the pen. These goddamn woke, anti-woke. Oh my god, I almost just said woke culture war tourists. These anti-woke culture war tourists are just sucking off the teat of clout they can get from Games Workshop lying to fans. Now to reiterate, Games Workshop is not lying to fans. Is it maybe a sloppy introduction to female custodians? One could argue that, yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. It's in a codex. Most of the sources of lore. And Aaron Dembski-Bowden and other writers 5 years ago were talking about, oh yeah, they've wanted to add female custodians, but some bigwig at Games Workshop kept saying no because all the miniatures were male. Now, I could see the reason of saying no to that, right? But also, like, most people put helmets on them, and like, look, just, sorry, I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I'm not thinking straight. I hurt my back. Games Workshop isn't lying, and those culture war tourists, get your hands off my hobby. You don't play it, you don't have a pig in the pen. People are saying, oh, can't you have an opinion on something you don't play? No. I mean, sure you can, but no. No, you can't. Because you're not actually trying to engage in the hobby in any way. You're just quartering, grums, suckling off the teat of Games Workshop and female custodians so they don't fall into obscurity like they already were. They're trying to make Gamergate 2.0. And look, if custodians had look, it's only woke because they're women, right? We all know this, right? It's just misogyny. Like, these people use the word woke because they can't say slurs on Twitter without getting banned. Although maybe nowadays they can with Elon running it. Woke is just a replacement for slurs. So if they say, oh, Games Shop added woke, oh, they added women. Oh, GameStop's worth, they added black people as Ultramarines. It's same thing happened when there was a black Ultramarine. Oh my god. That was I think that was the reason why Arch got a cease and desist from GW to not put Warhammer in his name, because they just use woke as replacement for slurs. They do. And look, this video is incoherent as hell. I'm in a lot of pain. I kind of just started recording. Look, so I will end it here. Games Workshop is not lying to you. It's a retcon, and these old people who have never bought a Warhammer miniature in their life need to shut up. Have a good one.